Now, if somebody wants to perform a procedure whose results they can't explain, or who makes extraordinary claims about the benefits that they can provide, your bullshit detector should be a-tingling. Hey, my name's Nick Williams. We're starting part 2 of our 3-part series on back pain and other kinds of chronic musculoskeletal pain. Last time we covered some of the back pain myths perpetuated by wellness experts and saw that pain is actually a multidimensional problem that doesn't necessarily have a neat and simple solution. But there are lots of people out there ready to sell you a neat and simple solution. So today we're going to go over a kind of screening test, if you like, something you can quickly go through to filter out all of the bullshit health claims from the things that are actually worth trying. But before we jump into it, hit the like and subscribe button. Let me know if this was helpful. All right. What we have here are a series of 5 questions that you should ask anytime somebody is offering you advice on your health. If it's a real solution, if it's advice worth following, you should have no problem passing all of these. Starting with number 1, are they selling you something? Now, it's not necessarily bad if they are, but the more costly the investment someone is asking you to make, the more proof they should provide. So, free ebook downloads, whatever. If it's not good proof or if there's bad proof, fine. All you lose is the time it takes to read it, and maybe it has some valuable insight. But series of 12 expensive hands-on treatments, yeah, you should demand good proof for that. What is the procedure's goal? Have the results been tested? Now, if somebody wants to perform a procedure whose results they can't explain, or who makes extraordinary claims about the benefits that they can provide, your bullshit detector should be a-tingling. Speaking of which, number 2, are they making extraordinary health claims? If someone is recommending the same product or service to everyone with every type of problem, that is unusual. Any product or service claiming to be a panacea is extraordinary, and extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Now, it doesn't mean extraordinary claims are always wrong. Claiming the earth revolved around the sun was an extraordinary claim. Claiming that disease was spread via things called germs was an extraordinary claim. If someone claims that they have something that will help you lose weight, stop pain, sleep better, have more energy, and live longer, well, that's an extraordinary claim. We have good evidence that healthy diet and regular exercise does all that, but it's still an extraordinary claim. Anybody presenting you with an extraordinary claim has the responsibility to also present evidence that there's a good reason to believe it. Which brings us to number 3. Do they rely more on rhetoric than evidence? Do they tell you a story about a person they helped? Do they reference their own accomplishments? Do they appeal to endorsements from authorities? If they're selling you something, rhetoric is somewhat unavoidable. It's just marketing. So while it's not necessarily bad, it's also not a rational basis for a decision. So pay careful attention to the proof that they provide, or lack thereof, and be wary of appeals to authority. Having qualifications or experience or personal understanding of what you are struggling with, these are nice, but good rhetoric will just back up stronger and more quality evidence, which is number 4. Do they have quality evidence? By that we mean peer-reviewed studies in scientific journals. The wellness community is full of unreferenced medical information, recommendations of what to do, things to avoid, cures, treatments, therapies for everything from life-threatening illness to the hiccups, testimonials, 5-star reviews, social proofs, things like as seen on Forbes or whatever. These are all nice to see, but you should also be able to find high quality evidence that the thing they are selling, the thing they are offering, actually works. But, say that they do provide studies. That is number 5. Are these studies provided on the thing being sold? This is a slippery one. But for example, if someone is selling you a mattress and they quote a study saying that getting more sleep reduces back pain, well, yes, it might be a good study, but the study is on sleep, not the mattress. The study hasn't shown that the mattress will improve your sleep. So, these 5 questions. You don't need to be a medical expert to make rational, informed decisions about your health. Just stick to your demands for solid evidence, but also use your best judgment. There is some advice out there that's not going to have quality scientific evidence to back it up. Does that mean that it can't work? No. And if it's a low cost, low commitment option, then maybe it's worth a try. But you have the right to be informed about your health, and the more somebody is asking you to commit your time and money and effort, the more you really should be demanding solid scientific evidence. So, that's it for today. Don't forget to leave a comment. Tell me about any treatments or therapies you've been suspicious about or things you've tried that have worked wonders. And when we come back, we'll begin part 3. And I'll tell you about the 3 key things that I do when I'm working with somebody or when I'm taking care of my own aches and pains. And until then, take care and enjoy your practice.